Hi everyone. Were you like me? Were you someone who thought that dry chilies such as these that you buy from the store couldn't be washed? Because you'd wonder like how how are you going to dry it again? How is it going to get back to this nice dry form? Well, let me tell you that they can be. I only discovered this about maybe 20 years ago when I actually decided that I'm actually going to wash these and see what happens. Let me show you how I do that, how I wash and dry my dried chilies. Before you wash, you need to get some disposable gloves. If you're worried about your hands, because dried chilies and all, when you're handling it with your hands, you need to protect your hands sometimes because the spicy feeling can linger on in your hands. Okay, that is one. And then try to prepare, depending on how much chilies you have, some metal trays. Now this is a metal tray. Don't worry about all these guys, it's all like old stains. I like metal because it's a good conductor of heat. So when you put it out in the sun, it gets hot very fast. And then you get an old piece of cloth, something that you're not concerned if it gets stained. Like this, maybe it's an old bed sheet or something that my mother will, always make pieces of cloth, and she will can you see this? This is the benefits of having an old person looking out for you. So she will sew it up, and she would make sure that it doesn't go to waste. This is something else. It's probably an old pillowcase. Can you see that it's torn? So she has actually sewn it up like this, and I use it in the kitchen. And this is another tray. Okay, so just line your trays with a little bit of old cloth, so that as soon as you put the wet chilies onto the tray, it straight away absorbs some water, and then later you can take it out when it has absorbed as much as some water. Okay. The reason I'm particular about washing these chilies nowadays is because I actually saw a video a while ago where these chilies, there were piles of these heaps of these chilies in, I think it was India, or I don't know, some part of South Asia, one of those one of the countries in that part of the world, and they had put piles of heaps of chili on the ground, and then that video showed, I'm sure maybe some of you would have seen that as well. There were some rats and all jumping out of the chili. So then I thought, okay, you really have to get these chilies washed. Okay, I was always worried that I couldn't get these chilies back like this, and I wouldn't be able to dry it properly. So now I'll just show you that you can do this, but it has to be on a hot day. That means you must know that in the morning itself, you see the sun is shining really bright. That's the day that you do your chili washing, or anything else that you want to wash and put it out to dry in the sun. If you live in a place that doesn't have hot sun, then you can put it into the oven as well. So have a basin to pour your water in, and then also have something to drain the liquid. So I'm putting this thing here, and I'm going to drain it here. I'm having another one just in case, but for now, let's just focus on this. Okay, so I have some water. You have to do this very fast. Don't let the chili soak for too long. So here goes. Put that in very quickly, guys. A very quick wash. Too long and the chilies get soaked, and you don't want that. Very, very quickly wash it. Okay, take it out. You can wash it another time. Okay. Oh, see, you can even now I can feel that a little bit of that pungency coming out. Watch this. One more time. Okay. Get it up. Oh gosh. And just repeat that process, okay? So I have another packet that I want to do today, 2 packets. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to quickly come back here. Oh, very quickly. I'm using my hands now because it was difficult to handle the used gloves as well as handle my phone. Okay, so this is one, and before I wash the other, I'm going to now quickly put this out in the sun because I don't want it to soak. I put them out to dry. Okay, like that. And in a short while I will remove this cloth and and looks like it the sun has gone down. So it depends on how long you need to dry. Sun has gone down a little bit. I thought it was going to be hot for a longer time today, but it doesn't matter if because the weather is still quite hot. It still feels hot, although the sun is not shining brightly. So what I'm going to do is I will leave it out for a while. If it starts to rain or something, I will take it in, dry it indoors in the house, and put it out again tomorrow in the sun. And I think that should be enough. But if it's not, I'll put it out again the next day in the sun. It depends on how nice and dry, and they become a bit crispy as well. So I'll show you how that's done. I brought all my chilies inside, guys. I've also removed the, the pieces of cloth because they had already soaked water and they were already moist. So I didn't want the chilies to get further wet. So basically, they're all indoors. And let's hope tomorrow is a nice sunny day. We can put it out again tomorrow. So luckily, today is really sunny. So I put my chilies here again. So I put the chilies out to dry. They were drying all night on my dining table under the fan. So now they're here again. So I'm going to leave this here the whole day today. Hi guys. So this is actually the third day that I put it out. The weather hasn't been very good. It's been really hot in the mornings, and then around 3 o'clock it starts to get cloudy. So can you see? It's really nice and crispy. Okay, you can actually make chili flakes from this just by crushing your hands. But anyway, I'm going to bring it in now. I put them into 3 trays. I'm just going to let them cool down a little bit indoors on top of my chest over here, because the trays are still quite hot. See, the trays are hot, and the chilies are also a little hot, or rather warm. So I'm just going to let them cool over here for a while, for a bit, maybe about an hour or so, and then I'll store them. So the chilies are nice and cool already. In fact, they've been sitting around for like this in these trays in my living area for the entire day. I've had other things to attend to, so I just let it be. And now it's the end of the day. It's almost 12 a.m. midnight, and here I am sorting out the chilies. Well, I need to get a container first of all, and definitely use these because I don't want to. When I go to bed tonight, I'll be like washing my face and having a bath, and I don't want to like touch my face after handling the chilies. It can hurt. Okay, so I have these 2 containers like these. I keep them by my stove, and one is filled with the round dry chilies, and this other one I keep these chilies. So I'm definitely going to keep some in this one, in this container. On another day when I'm free, sometimes I will like sort of I will sometimes cut them up a little bit so that it's easier for me when I'm cooking. But well, that depends if I'm free. So this one will go in here. Remember not to push them in too tightly. Just a little bit will be fine. Not too tightly, because you don't want them to. What a mess. This is what happens when I do things right at the end of the day when I'm already tired. But anyway, so this one goes here, and then I'm going to decide either using this container or this metal one that I bought recently. Not sure. Let me see. So guys, I managed to put all these chilies in here, and well, it's something so simple. But I actually made a video out of it because I did think that some might not know, like I didn't know, that you could actually wash dried chilies. So, well, thanks for joining me. Here's Shakila Shanmugam signing off. Bye, everyone.